Okay, so I bought my ATV a month or so ago, and my expectation was because winter's here. Well, was here, but we had no snow and well, a little bit of snow, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be able to ride this thing once, maybe twice a week, and then of course, all of a sudden, we got this major dump of snow, and I haven't been able to ride it at all. So that's been really sad. But our friends over at Kemimoto saw one of our videos and said, hey, we saw that you have some goggles, but would like some better goggles. And I said, I would love some better goggles because I had these Chinese goggles. I think they're Chinese goggles. Doesn't matter where they're from, but they were like really, really cheap. And will they last? You know what? For the price, it's hard to beat if you needed this big, section of 5 goggles, and you only had $25. You know what? For 25 bucks, it's a good deal. Are they quality goggles? No. Have I worn them? Yeah. Did they work? Sure. But these ones here, Kemimoto motorcycle goggles, dirt bike, motocross, ATV, etc., 4.5 stars, which is awesome. Weirdly enough, they're a little cheaper on Amazon Canada for us Canadians than in the US right now. There's a sale. So $21, $22, you can get the silver or the color. Now in the US, just so you guys can see this, look at all the color options they have there. A little more expensive. You do get a 5% off coupon, but they've got like all these colors, which is super cool. Now the lenses, I don't think changed. You really have the silver or the kind of the colored one, except for, well, no, this one's like yellow and this one's red. So I don't know, but like, well, that's a better price. Look at that, 21 bucks, $19. Then they have a clear one. I can't get that here in Canada. So definitely, if you guys want to look at the other colors, you can just go to Amazon.com. I'm going to have some coffee, and we're going to open these two right now so that we can take a look at them, and then we'll continue the video once the weather allows me to not bottom out on snow when the weather is cooperative. Okay, so here they are. I don't know, that 4.5 stars, that's pretty awesome, right? Especially when you have that many reviews. 5 star, 5 star, 5 star, 5 star, 4 star. It fits and it works. My 7-year-old son is wearing a youth medium helmet. Well, they are, it says, I'm pretty sure these are adults, so putting them on someone with a smaller head may be an issue, right? Great UV, great protection. My son likes them, so it seems anytime it's not a 5 star, it's somebody younger. So I'm going to take that as a, hey, maybe your kid doesn't have a big enough melon, right? Which could be, is this straight? Which could be the issue, right? I think it's that way. There we go. Okay, so we'll try the silver ones first. I'm going to put the color ones over here. These ones, I was like, ooh, silver. That's exciting. So there's the empty box. Motocross goggles, Kemimoto. On the back, frame soft, TPU, helmet compatible, and anatomic lens optical. UV 400 protection, 100% shatterproof. Oh, I like that. And anti-scratch. Foam super soft, 3 layers. Face foam soaks up sweat and moisture. Strap double adjustment buckle with anti-slip silicone. All the stuff that you want. Oh yeah, no, those, you can already tell versus the really cheap ones that these are awesome. Look. Oh yeah, I don't even want to wear them. And look at the foam on them. See, the other one that I was looking, like the inexpensive ones, the cheap ones, I was like, I wonder if my wife could wear these with her glasses. No, because see how this has this thick foam right here, and another foam right here, and another foam actually right there. The only foam on the cheap ones was maybe the size of this black one, right? Not the gray one. Definitely not that one. So what happens is when she was wearing glasses, the foam wasn't thick enough, so she can't wear glasses, so she couldn't wear them. These are awesome. Plus, you get this beak guard, a nose guard. Okay, that's sweet. Ready? Oh yeah. You know what? I didn't wear goggles before, and that's why I think when I wore the cheap ones, I was like, they're fine. How good do you need goggles, right? Those are badass. Yeah, I like those, and they have they are really comfy, and I do love, as weird as it sounds, right? Like, because especially when you're riding like a dirt bike or an adventure bike, or you're riding ATVs or anything like that, you know, a lot of us wear helmets that have the brim on them, the peak. And that, what I learned when I took my off-road course a couple of years ago, was that is designed so if you're going somewhere and there's like trees or whatever, and there's branches, you can kind of tuck your head down so that hits and scoops, like helps scoop it up. Plus, it also helps take some sun off your eyes if you can kind of if you can dick your head down. Dip, man, your head down, and that helps as well. But this would be also really good because if you did kind of miss it and it got in there, then it's not going to whap you on the nose, right? Like that's solid. That's going to super protect you. You guys see that? And it's like, it's not as if it's tight. You'd have to have a pretty big nose. I was going to try to make a funny comment. I don't know what to call it. Schnauzer? Big honker? I don't know. For that not to fit, you know? And it's tinted, but it's not like crazy tint. It's got a good tint for sure. It's like for me, I would think it's a really good level. And they just look really cool, right? They're really nice. All right, I am down with those. And it's funny because a friend of mine, I was like, hey, I'm getting these goggles. And he's like, these are the ones I have. Me and my missus. Yeah, wear those. And I'm like, sweet. Right? Look at that. Okay, those are awesome. Those are awesome. I get the 4.5 stars, right? Now I do think maybe if you had like a really big head, big melon, I don't know, maybe just where your peripherals are, maybe if your eyes were really more apart. It's one of those things, whenever you're putting something, it doesn't really matter. If it's a helmet, if it's clothing, if it's a jacket, if it's gloves, if it's eyewear, each one of us is slightly different. So you know what, if your eyes are farther apart, if your eyes are closer together, if your eyes are whatever, you know, there's going to be times that something like this just doesn't fit for you. And I get that. That's fine. Was this in the other one as well? This one, there's a cloth. Did I? Oh yeah. Maybe there's a cloth with these. I think that just kind of came out. Huh. Anyways, same idea, but this is the kind of the multicolored, yes? Kind of the bluey purple one. They are good looking. They are good looking for sure. And I do love that extra foam. Now, again, this video is not going to end with me just trying them on here. It's going to end after I go out for a rip, right? So whenever that happens. Yeah, those are pretty good, right? And it is true. Like, I think like they fit me really good. But if for whatever reason your head was bigger, which means that your eyes maybe are further out, maybe that becomes an issue. It's definitely possible. I don't see, like if you were smaller, maybe they wouldn't, I don't know. You'd have to have a pretty small head, I would think, for these not to fit. Because they don't have a lot of flex, but there's a bit of flex there. And I would probably prefer just this amount of flex because of the fact that I don't want this to be overly fragile, right? I want this to be able to protect me just in case I get hit with something, which is definitely a possibility because, you know, that happens, right? Yes? I like it. I like it. All right, guys, let's go out. Well, let's continue this video once the weather allows me to go out. Yeah, okay, so stay tuned. All right, guys, so we are back, and I have been wearing well, I wore. Actually, I wore the silver ones, but the silver ones are still upstairs. And there are a few things. Number one, the question was there that I had actually asked if these would work for my wife with glasses. And the simple answer is, depth-wise, they probably would have, but she said that her glasses kind of caught here. So still not wide enough for glasses. So if you are someone that wears glasses, I guess, you may be looking for something wider, right? She has like skiing goggles, so that's kind of what she wears. Now, this beak part here, fantastic. And if you're wearing, this is my actual off-road helmet. It's one I bought for when I was doing adventure riding, and you can see it's got this natural kind of beak on it, and it comes up already high, right? Now the bonus of this, and this is what was awesome, is check this out. So when this is on, hold on, I'll put it on here, right? Are you ready for this? Check this. It seals like perfectly on there. So I was riding with the other one on, and you guys, right? Because you can see that? It just fits super snug on there. So I was riding with this actually on, well, the silver ones were on, and I'd get like tree branches, the odd tree branch that would kind of come down, and of course I wasn't wearing my visor, so it would come down under, hit here. I could feel it hit me in the nose, but then just come right on down the helmet and just be gone, right? So because you got this awesome, just full, it's like it's completely designed to use with this helmet. And probably a lot of adventure style helmets that have this piece that kind of comes up, because it comes up just where your nose is, and then that just sits. It's as if it was just one awesome piece. Total win. Again, if you're someone that wears glasses, depending maybe on like the width of the glasses, if they're rounded at all, would be something that I'd be a little bit concerned with. But for those of us that aren't, these fit super well. They fit me perfectly. I was wearing them all day out in it wasn't cold, but it was about 1 degree Celsius. So around freezing. And they were great. I love them. I can see why someone would spend extra for these, because with my other ones, there's still a good opening there. So like my nose could definitely get hit with something, whereas this, you're completely protected. All right, guys, that's it. These are the Kemimoto ATV, motocross, motorcycle, dirt bike, whatever, goggles. They're awesome. All right, my friends, that's it. I'll put links down below where you guys can order if you're interested. If you get them in the US, it looks like you have a bunch more color options. Here in Canada, you get the color and you get the silver. Very cool. All right, my friends. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you tomorrow. Later.